He measured that one at Hopes. It was 456 feet. Home run he hit last night. First pitch is a swing and a miss. Boy, Cho is going for the downs there. Big swing. He is hitting .279, 9 homers and 16 RBIs. He was called up recently from Peoria. Young man who hails from Korea. And the pitch is a little bit high, a fastball, 96. Juan Ben Cho, the right fielder, 13th game with Springfield. Left-handed batter, and the pitch is a swing and a foul to play. Boy, Hobbs came in off speed at 80. Cho is brightly dressed with that red jersey, the road gray pants, but he's got bright yellow cleats. He's wearing yellow sleeves, both arms, and yellow batting gloves. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hobbs, the right-hander, works out of the stretch, and he delivers. The pitch is low and inside. Count even at 2-2. Generally, Hobbs, out of the bullpen, will work 2 innings and no more. That's why we feel he'll only work 2 innings here as a spot starter tonight. 2-2 the count with 1 out. The pitch is a fastball that's up high at 96. Hobbs now is up to 28 pitches, 16 strikes. He's working with 1 down, nobody on base here in the Cardinals' second inning, no score. Here's a 3-2, and that's a breaking ball. He lost the handle on it. Looked like he walks him. Pitch was up high. Second base runner for the Cardinals, and the batter now is Miguel Uceta. Hobbs working with runners at second and third, and the pitch is a swing, another fly ball towards center. Back on it is George. This is deep enough for the runner at third to tag. Runner goes to third. Here comes the throw, and he is safe. Boy, they almost had him. And Uceta went in standing up. He was deked by Geloff, the third baseman, standing there like nothing, no throw was coming, and they darn near had him.
Well, and not only that, but that could have been a situation where if that tag out was made before the runner scored, before the runner hit the plate, that run would not have counted.
Absolutely, and that was quite a throw from Kendall.
The RBIs of his time at Springfield. There's a pitch on the inside corner for a strike. Ortiz just playing in his 16th game. Juan Ben Cho, the batter. Power hitting left-hander, walked and scored in the second inning. 3-1 Springfield now as we play in the third. 1 run in the second by Springfield, 1 for the Drillers in the bottom half, and now 2 in the top half of the third inning by the Redbirds. There's a swing and a miss on a breaking ball near the dirt. Cho down on the count, 0-2. Kopin, the 7th round pick in 2023 of the Dodgers. He checks and brings the 0-2 high and outside. In Patrick's last outing, that was on 4th of July, pitched 4 innings, did not start the game, and allowed no hits and no runs, 2 walks and 7 strikeouts. Pitched very well and got the win. Here's the pitch, swing and a foul straight back. And the count 1 ball, 2 strikes to Juan Ben Cho. Ugeto is on deck. Cho walked and scored in the second. Here's the Kopin pitch, and it's a little low, 2-2. He has thrown 22 pitches to this point. In fact, no, it's up now to 24 as we catch up. Here's the pitch, swinging a bouncing ball first base way, but yanked foul. Giving chase over there is Kyle Nevin. So that was pitch number 26 in the third inning for Patrick Kopin. And And you know, when he got the second out, the strikeout of Rodriguez, he was only at about 11 or 12 and a chance to get through the inning with not a whole lot of damage or not a whole lot of pitches. Now he's ballooned it up to 27 now. Here's the pitch, high and outside for a ball. Another 3-ball, 2-strike count. And Cho, the left-handed hitting right fielder, will dig in deep in the box, narrow straightaway stance. And Ortiz at first base will be off and moving on the 3-2 with 2 outs. Here's the set, runner going, the pitch way high, ball 4. Second walk given up in the inning for Copen. It moves Ortiz to second. And Cho has been aboard both times via the walk. And here comes Duran Olinger, pitching coach for
favorite colors of his wife. And they eventually got divorced, but he still kept the green and yellow uniforms. Here is Cho, and the first pitch he takes low and outside, ball 1.
I know he also proposed using an orange ball, right?
Yes. That was a bridge too far for the Major League owners, an orange baseball. He claimed you could see it better. The fans could see it better. Next pitch, and that is a swing and a miss. Good sweeping breaking ball to the left-handed batter, Cho. Cho tonight has walked twice and scored once. Last night he was 2 for 4 with 2 homers, a walk, and 2 runs driven in. This guy has hit 9 home runs in his first 12-plus games with Springfield. Next pitch is way outside. Drillers trail at 5-2. We're in the top of the 5th inning. As the sun setting now to the first base side of the ballpark. A little bit of a breeze blowing in from left center field towards home plate. 2-1 the count. And the 2-1 delivery. That's a breaking ball, a swing and a miss. One thing we've noticed this series is that Cho does not handle that sweeping breaking ball very well. Not that most left-handed hitters do. But last night when he hit his home run, his second home run out into Elgin Avenue, beyond right field, it was a hanging breaking ball over the middle of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the 2-2 pitch is outside off the glove of the catcher Rodriguez to the backstop. Ball 3, full count. You know, we have a lot of folks out in the right field berm tonight. Some folks in the left field berm, and a few people out there in the Country Financial Terrace in left field. A lot of folks in the lower seating bowl tonight. Good crowd. And it looks like most of all the luxury suites are full on this Friday night. Good to see that. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Shaw delivers, and the pitch is a breaking ball, missed low and inside. Went away from that sweeping breaking ball that Cho was having trouble with. Now he walks him.
So with Patrick Copen, 2 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Just
Webb takes over on the mound, and his first pitch is a fastball fired in there for a strike at 98 miles an hour. This is Juan Bin Cho, the right fielder, who has walked 3 times tonight and scored a run. Left-handed batter, and the pitch is a swing and a miss, strike 2. Cho, the left-handed batter, leading off the 8th inning for the Springfield Cardinals. Lucas Webb, the hard-throwing right-hander, out on the mound. Here's his 0-2, and that is low and inside, ball 1. For Lucas Webb, this is appearance number 24 in the year. 2-0 record with a 3.69 ERA. He's worked 31 2/3 innings, giving up 22 hits. He works out of the stretch. The 1-2 pitch is high and away, ball 2. Well, your team has just rallied, scored 4 runs to give you the lead. The last thing you want to do here is to walk the leadoff batter. 2-2 the count. 2-2 pitch, and that is a swing and a liner towards left. DePaula racing to his right, and he reaches out and makes the catch. No, he dropped the ball apparently. And into second base is Cho. Got to see the replay here. I couldn't tell if he caught the ball or if it bounced. Get a second look here on Valley Sports Live, but the leadoff man Cho is aboard. There's a second look. Yeah, he got his glove on the ball and couldn't hold on to it. And we'll wait for the scoring. That was a long run for the count now. 2 more. Now a pick up to second. They got the runner picked up, but they throw it away. They had the runner picked off, and on his way to third base, Young, the second baseman, lobbed the throw to third base and sailed it over the head of Geloff. And you could see the reaction by Young as soon as he released that throw. He jumped up in the air. He knew that he had airmailed that. So the Drillers with another error in the inning. That'll be a throwing error on the second baseman, Young. Boy, they had the runner, Cho, dead to rights. He was picked up. And a 2-2 pitch is to the backstop. Wild pitch. Now the ball boomerangs back to home. Rodriguez has it, chased the runner back to third in a rundown, and it is going to be tagged out by the first baseman, Nevin. That was a wild pitch that sailed over the head of the batter. It hit the netting back at home plate, as we have come to see this year. Here's the replay on Valley Sports Live. That ball will boomerang right back to home plate, and that's exactly what happened. And the runner at third base, Cho, stopped about halfway to the plate, got engaged in a rundown, and he's tagged out in the rundown, tagged out by the first baseman, Nevin. There's a huge break for the Drillers. However, Cho stayed in that rundown long enough for the runner, Moore, to get over to third base.
2-5-3.